You to join me for the Tonight Show of Radio every Saturday night, 9 to 11 Pacific Standard Time on CRN Digital Talk Radio. Now in our 24th year and well over 19,000 guests, the Ron Sedgy Show live originates from our Universal Radio studios. Celebrities from TV, music, movies, literature, politics, and show business, at one time or another, they all come to the Ron Sedgy Show. So why don't you?
A CRN original.
And now, The Lounge with Mike Horn.
Hey, we're here. Welcome to The Lounge. I like loud headphones. It'll just keep me going here. Welcome here to CRN Digital Talk Radio, our big weekend edition of The Lounge. Joining us our Friday regulars are here. Tyler Roope is here. Hello, Tyler. Welcome back to the Friday weekend edition.
Hello, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Jim Roope, welcome to the weekend edition.
Thank you, Mikey. Hello, happy weekend.
It's good to have everybody there. A lot of great stories that we start off here. You, Tyler, have been working really around the clock on putting together. You're taking this lounge and making a lot of sports stories here. You got some items to chat about here on
I do, yes.
Yeah, what's been bugging you this week? Anything in particular? I know you're a Reds fan. You got those big, long doggy dogs or whatever they got.
You never get it right. You'll never get it right.
There are some special hot dogs in Cincinnati, formerly at Riverfront Stadium. Now is it Three Rivers? Where is it now?
Now it's Great America.
Great American Ballpark.
Is there a Great America in Cincinnati also? Is that why they named it Great American?
Great American is the Great America. That's an insurance company or something.
A bank or something.
A bank, yeah. It's a bank.
We got Tyler lit really well. Jim Roope, you look like, I guess that camera is going. Where Jim Roope looks like he's, Norton, turn out the lights, Norton. Look at yourself. Yeah, we're doing fine here. You can check us out at the Tiki Live. You can go to crntalk.com or roku.com. So anyway, so there's some stories bugging you this week. The Reds doing all right?
They actually just signed Hunter Green at the last minute to a deal with a $7.23 million signing bonus.
Now, Hunter was with the Reds before, right? He was going to leave?
They drafted him.
High schooler.
Oh, so he's a high schooler.
He was a UCLA
We talked
commit.
about him last week.
Yep, he was a UCLA commit, and instead he signed with the Reds, who drafted him for the highest. I think it was the highest signing bonus in whatever slot pool era, whatever that means. So.
Yeah. Okay, so he signs now. So he's now in the minor leagues for the Reds?
Yep, now he's officially in the Reds system.
Why did he wait till the last minute to sign that contract?
Yeah, why didn't
I don't know. They literally announced it, I think, a few minutes after the deadline ended for them to sign.
I hope
it was the last minute.
And that deadline was 5 p.m. Eastern,
Today.
3 Pacific on Friday.
On Friday,
yeah.
Yeah, so here's the deal. So he signs up. I hope it wasn't anything I said, because last week I said Hunter Green reminded me of a color that I painted on my patio one time. And so I hope that didn't offend him in any way or anything. He's a good player, Hunter Green?
Yeah. The best prospect, I think, in the draft.
Yeah.
Maybe he was holding out to see if the Reds won't change their uniform colors to Hunter Green.
Everybody says yes, that's a good one.
Maybe that's what he was waiting for.
Now, Fred Dreyer, and you guys were here producing Fred's show on Wednesday. Fred told me last night, he said that the New York Jets have already decided that this is it. They're not going to worry about this season. It's going to be a throwaway season. They want to just have a terrible season and get the number one draft pick, which they thought is going to be the USC quarterback. And then the USC quarterback said, I'm going to play for 2 more years with USC.
Wait a minute.
So
the Jets said that out loud?
That's what Fred talked about. I think that's illegal, isn't it? To say you're going to lose every game?
Usually they do that secretly, right?
Among the coaches. The players are going like, what the hell am I coming out for?
The Reds have been doing that for the past 3 years.
Yeah. But they don't say anything about it, right?
No, it's a secret.
It's a secret.
It's a plan.
You just play
it's a secret plan.
Hey, we can go in there on the DL for a while and have lots of pizza on the buffet line.
That's right. Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. Guys get to eat pizza, get their big contracts, that's it. So this is a good deal, and I'm happy for Hunter Green.
Yeah.
And Hunter is a position player.
He's a pitcher. He's a right-handed
Reds
pitcher.
Need some pitching.
102 mile an hour fastball.
They need more.
Can they get a manager while they're at it? Can
they draft a manager?
Hey, welcome to our weekend lounge here. I'm Michael Horn, Tyler Roope, Jim Roope, all here at CRN. Stay with us.
Weeds love your garden. They hide near flowers knowing you can't touch them. Now you can. With Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand from the Home Depot. A special buy at just $19.97. The protective shield means pinpoint accuracy, so you can target weeds without harming surrounding plants. With Roundup in hand, weeds are in trouble. Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand, just $19.97, now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through August 2nd while supplies last, U.S. only.
Hey, Mom, I got your message. Do you need me to come home early?
Hi, dear. We're all doing fine. The kids haven't slowed down all day, and thanks to Blue Emu, neither have I.
But I thought you said...
Well, I tried your father's Blue Emu Maximum Arthritis Relief Cream. It worked fast to relieve the pain in my achy muscles and joints.
Blue Emu, huh?
That's right, and it's odor-free.
Blue Emu Maximum Arthritis Relief. Beat the pain and enjoy life. Available at Walmart and Walgreens.
Always seems like a situation comedy to me where like the show opens and some big deal happens, somebody puts their steps in the mud or something, and then they come back and you come back in and there's a scene in the kitchen and they're all around the table. Oh, well, here we are, Tyler Roope, having one of those big old doggy dogs, and the big smoky Jim Roope over there, and I'm Michael Horn, and we're here in our weekend edition of The Lounge. Now, yesterday, I'm just relaxing, getting ready to prepare myself for the show, and my phone starts vibrating, and it's Tyler Roope, who sends out this, what I think could be just a crazy tweet that says there are 9 catches better. He says Willie Mays' catch is overrated. There are many more catches, more famous, better catches than Willie Mays' catch at the 1954 World Series at the Polo Grounds. Now, Tyler, recap that one for me if you would, because I know you were there and watched that.
Right,
what happened
I was there.
in 1954?
Well, it was in the World Series, and the play itself is good, but I think what skyrockets it for most people is the situation. So it was in the World Series, and the catch prevented the Indians from taking the lead, and then at the bottom of the 10th, the Giants scored and ended up sweeping the series.
Wow.
And I think
It's a pretty good play.
I think
Turned the whole series around,
okay,
Tyler, didn't it?
Right.
Big catch, Willie Mays.
It was
Come on.
It was game 1, and they swept the series anyway, right? So the argument of how important
it was
is kind of, I don't know.
Say hey.
Right, so...
Just say, hey, kid, he dove for this thing, grabs this ball. It's game 1. It's like the Dodgers in the 88 World Series where, they get, what's-his-face coming out there. He's all beat up. And
Kirk Gibson.
Kirk Gibson, thank you very much. My brain shouted it out at me. Kirk Gibson comes up and hits that home run. He can barely hobble around the bases. And the Dodgers go back and take the Oakland A's in that series. Yeah. So this is a game changer. It stayed with them for 4 games. So, okay, so you're saying it's not that big. There's other catches.
I think it's great. I think it could be in the top 10.
Okay.
I think it might be number 10.
So you're putting it at number 10.
Yeah, maybe.
What's better?
Well, I have
and
here.
Go through them if you could,
I
please.
will. I have here 9 catches that I put together that I think are better and have more athleticism in him than Willie Mays' catch.
Really? So you're saying 9 other catches better than Willie Mays' center field catch in the 1950s? Are you listening to this, Jim Roope? You're awfully quiet. Do you understand?
Because I can't even say athleticism.
I had trouble. I don't know if you saw me pronounce that. That was hard.
Harmon on our staff could say it.
Yeah.
It's very good. Okay. That's good. So, okay, what's number 9? What's better?
Okay, so this one's debatable. I get it. But I put Dwayne Wise saving the perfect game against the Rays. He saved Mark Burley's perfect game, jumping over the wall in the 9th inning to catch a ball.
Jumped. Is it legal to jump over the wall, or he jumped above
he didn't jump over he jumped above the wall, higher than the wall.
Because some guys tried to jump over the wall, but that's highly illegal.
Right.
Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall.
That's right.
But I get how that people could disagree with that, but I think that one is better.
Saving the perfect game.
Yes.
Okay, what's another one?
Okay, so number 8, Mookie Betts over the right field wall against the Orioles.
Now, Mookie Betts, refresh my memory here.
He's on the Red Sox. He played right field in 2015 when the catch was.
And so he made this catch over the right field wall against the Orioles and saved the game?
Yeah. Well, no. But it was a great catch. All right. It was more.
Okay, so it didn't save the game.
Right.
I'm putting a question mark on Mookie Betts.
Okay, well.
Is Mookie still playing?
Yeah.
Who's he playing for now?
Still Red Sox.
Oh, okay.
I think he has one of the greatest names in baseball.
He does.
though.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts. That's great.
Pete Rose could say, take a Mookie Betts.
Yeah, there you go. Same. Okay, number 7.
Okay, what's this next one here?
Kevin Mitchell
yeah.
is one-handed catch against the Cardinals in left field.
Now, he had 2 hands, right?
Right, he had 2
because
of
there
them.
was that one guy that used to pitch, Jim Abbott, and before him, the
That's
guy
true.
had 1 arm.
Right.
But so this guy
Right.
had a one-handed catch against the Cards, set the stage for us.
Right, so it was hitting left field, far left field line in foul territory.
Yes.
Goes in. I guess he underruns it because he has his glove hand, but he doesn't use his glove hand. He just reaches up with his palm and he just catches it.
Now, that's
straight
pretty
up.
good.
I think he overran it a bit because as he's running and looking up, he reaches back like this.
Yeah,
and
that might
grabs
be
the
it.
ball.
Yeah.
So he probably couldn't.
Okay, I'm going to argue with that one because now that's a good catch.
It's a great
but
catch.
he overran it. So he caused drama where there didn't need to be drama, where the Say Hey kid, Willie Mays, dove for this.
Tim Salmon, all over
Willie
again.
Mays did not dive. He
didn't
saw
dive.
it.
Yeah.
He did dive?
He did not dive.
Well, he's even better yet. He didn't have to dive.
Oh, maybe he could have
Better
played a
than I
couple.
thought.
Yeah, if he played a couple steps back, he wouldn't have to run at all.
So I'll give you Kevin Mitchell's a good catch, but he overran it and got himself in trouble.
Right.
Okay, so now next one, number 6.
Mike Trout's center field catch against the Orioles.
What happened there?
That was just the height that Mike Trout gets
Yes.
over the wall here
Yes.
is phenomenal. It's one of the best catches in the past 10 years.
At Anaheim Stadium?
Yep.
So he dives up and goes over. Does he kind of backhand it over the wall?
No, it was more of like he jumps and his side hits the wall and his left arm's above the wall. He jumps really high. If anybody hasn't seen it, they should definitely see this.
Am I the only one that's raising his hand? I guess. Okay, so we want to see it.
It's a great catch.
Can we post these maybe on our website so people can look at it and argue with you about these? We can
Probably,
put the links.
yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, probably.
I think we should. Okay, so Mike Trout, we'll put a question mark on that one just because I want to. Okay, what's number 5?
Fair enough. Rajai Davis scaling the wall in left field against the Yankees. Another just robbing a home run, but he climbs the wall so high. I think the highest I've ever seen in the MLB is someone jump over a wall.
So he climbed the wall.
Yeah, he scales it. Like,
How? Is there like outcroppings you can put your feet on there?
No.
Or he just kind of
pure athleticism.
really
Yes.
athleticism.
Athleticism.
So he's Rajai Davis scales the wall.
Yep, he was on the Blue Jays. He took like a step on the wall to get high. It was crazy.
Was this where was this at the Blue Jays
Yeah,
Stadium?
Blue Jay Stadium. Yeah, Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto. That's where they got those people. Don't look in those hotel rooms.
Okay.
Okay, and then
That's great.
okay, so. All right, so he obviously trained for that, right? Does he have some sort of special cleats or something? You can't just scale
Suction
a wall.
cups
No,
on
he
the
was-
cleats.
He was born with the talent.
So he just is able to like shimmy up
Yeah,
it, sort of.
exactly. Yeah.
I think his spikes got caught in the padding and it helped him.
Seriously,
scale.
don't you
yeah,
think
I
so?
think so. But he was running. He was running full speed toward the wall.
Yeah, so it's good. I still like Mickey, Willie's a better one. Now, what about this next one, number 4?
Eric Burns diving catch against Seattle.
What happened there?
He was on the A's. I have never seen a more perfect diving catch, I think, in my life.
So what happened?
Actually, one more. It's number 1. But it was just a pop-up to foul ground. Eric Burns comes sprinting full speed, and while he dives, as he's about to hit the ground, he catches it. So it's not one of those catching and then dive,
He's diving.
He's basically in midair.
Keeping his eye
Full
on the ball.
spread, keeping an eye on the ball. Slams against the ground, catches the ball.
Okay.
The field he covers, though.
It's a pretty catch, man.
It's
So it's a great catch, but I will tell you this. First off, it's in foul ground.
Right.
And, the game wasn't really on the line.
Okay.
true.
I'm just saying that.
Okay, I'm going with it. I'm just trying to.
Well, see, I like where Mike's going here because he's going with content.
Right.
Oh, unfortunately, we're out of time for the 3 best catches. Can we continue this when we come back?
Yeah.
No, the segment is done.
See, Tyler already knows to look at the clock to see what's happening on the show. He's already picked up on the fact that I better talk faster and get this in. When we come back, we're going to talk about my vacation to Hawaii. We're going to continue this. So Tyler Roope has tweeted, and we're now putting him to the test. He says that there are 9 catches better than Willie Mays' Game 1 catch of the 1954 World Series. You know what I say about that? That's bold talk for a one-eyed fat man. It's an old Jim Roope line.
That's right.
True Grit, was that where that was
True
from?
Grit, yeah, the original True Grit.
That's
yeah.
good. Because
Robert Duvall, who said that.
One-eyed fat man just left the studio a little while ago and
Yeah.
discussed.
Well, we didn't want to talk about him when he was here.
experience a luxury boutique hotel escape in the heart of Laguna Beach, California, with the finest art gallery, shopping, dining, and nightlife just steps from your door. The heart of Laguna Beach, the edge of the sea. It's the Inn at Laguna Beach. Enjoy our comfortable rooms, blending the style of a timeless beach bungalow with the modern comforts of today. 70 newly appointed guest rooms and suites await you at the Inn at Laguna Beach. Then, relax at the rooftop bar, where you'll indulge in breathtaking views of the ocean. For dining, you'll find libations and local cuisine on the California coastline, including dining at the legendary Las Brisas, a Southern California landmark. The Inn at Laguna Beach, footsteps from room to village to sea, located in the heart of Laguna Beach. The Inn is within walking distance of all that Laguna Beach has to offer. No car required. The Inn at Laguna Beach, 211 North Coast Highway in Laguna Beach, California. Call 800-544-4479 or visit innatlagunabeach.com.
Credit cards are sure fun to use, perhaps a little addicting, and they kind of make you feel rich. Well, if you're like most Americans, you've got over 5 maxed out credit cards in your pocket right now, and you can barely make the minimum payments, right? I'd like to personally recommend a company called DebtHelper.com. DebtHelper.com is a licensed and insured nonprofit debt management agency. They can help cut your interest rates by as much as 50% and lower your monthly payments, saving you thousands of dollars in finance charges on your credit card bills. DebtHelper.com does not lend money. Debt Helper's program could have you paying off your credit card debt in full in a 3 to 5 year period. Call DebtHelper.com right now for your free confidential consultation today. 866-706-3328. 866-706-3328. 866-706-3328. Credit card management services Inc. DBA DebtHelper.com. 3225 North Congress Avenue, number 201, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401. Down payment of debt may be creditors to increase finance and other charges or undertake collection activity, including litigation.
Hey there! Did you know that with a bachelor's degree, on average, you could make almost twice as much over a lifetime than a person with just a high school diploma? It's true. According to the 2012 U.S. Census Bureau, college grads with a bachelor's degree make almost twice as much as high school grads. Now, going back to school is easier than ever at Independence University. Log on and complete coursework from the park, or the beach, or even your couch watching the kids. And Independence University gives you the tools, a free tablet and laptop for undergrad students to use and keep when they graduate. That's right, get a laptop so you can go to college from anywhere. Take the first step to a new career in business, information technology, healthcare, or graphic arts. Call to find the online degree program that's right for you, and you could be on your way to increasing your earning potential.
800-989-1361. 800-989-1361. That's 800-989-1361.
All right, we're back in the lounge. Quite the controversy going on this big weekend edition. Here's truly Michael Horn, Tyler Roope, Jim Roope. By the way, Jim Roope, the West Coast correspondent for Westwood One Radio News. And, of course, Tyler Roope, our sports director here at CRN Digital Talk Radio. Only took him about 2 days to get that title. Pretty good. And producing this great show. So Tyler was tweeting, and it was this last week. He said, that's a great catch Willie Mays made in the 1954 World Series, but I don't think it's overrated. There are better catches. And so you've talked about Dwayne Wise saving a perfect game against the Rays, Mookie Betts from Boston over the right field wall against the Orioles, Kevin Mitchell, one-handed catch against the Cardinals, and he did have two hands. Mike Trout, center field catch against the Orioles. You say he can really scale that wall and go over. And speaking of scaling the wall, Rajah Davis scaling the wall. He just goes over this. He's with the Toronto Blue Jays.
He was on the Blue Jays at the time.
Where is he now?
Cleveland.
Cleveland, okay. And that was against the Yankees, so that was good. Eric Burns, you're saying diving catch and foul ground against Seattle. He was with who? Oakland, you said, Eric?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so now we're your next one. What's the next one that's better? And
Number three.
There we go. Now we're set. I'm glad we got the sound effects going. Okay, go ahead.
Josh Donaldson diving into the stands against Tampa Bay.
So what happened? Was he going after somebody he saw that he liked, or maybe popcorn?
No, it was the ball.
So he's diving into. So this is one of those foul ball catches.
Right. So this actually sparked another thing. Right. Is that I don't know if you've ever seen Derek Jeter's dive into the stands. His catch.
What a great catch that was. Whoa. This is a survey extra. Now you're
That's right.
Derek Jeter or Jarek Dieter not doing it, not making a great catch. Why do you say that?
It was that catch. I think the Derek Jeter catch into the stands is the most overrated catch in baseball.
Why do you
history.
say that?
If you watch the footage,
yes,
it's a normal catch, and then he takes 2 steps and dives into the stands.
So you're saying he was showboating a little bit, maybe?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe?
I think
the great Derek Jeter. You're going to get every Yankee fan on your case on
That's
this one.
okay.
It's okay. So you're saying and you're going to post the footage of these for us because now I want to see it.
Okay.
You're saying if you watch it, you put it in slow mo. He makes the catch and then
I
dives.
think 2 full steps. I mean, his momentum's bringing him to the stands, but he did not dive into the stands
to make
catch
the
ball.
catch.
So I get that he couldn't just stop, but the catch was not that impressive.
Right.
So this Josh Donaldson catch is what that catch should have been if it was a good catch.
Okay, so this Josh guy, he's
Guy-
playing for who? What team is he?
Toronto.
Toronto against Tampa Bay. He dives and catches it after diving.
Yeah, he's in the stands, full flat in mid dive, and he catches
That's pretty
the ball.
good,
over
but
the
again, it's a foul ball.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, but the effort.
But he doesn't.
Willie Mays, the game is on the line.
Right. Game 1.
And
Game 1, though.
Who? Toronto won?
No, not Willie Mays. Game 1.
I know he won the game because of that catch.
Game 1, though.
Won the series.
Arguably
the
least
beginning of the
important game.
World Series. Okay, so but you got 2 more. Let's go to the next one.
Number 2.
Thank you. Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have picked any of Ken Griffey Jr.'s. He's my favorite baseball player of all time.
Really?
Yes.
Don Drysdale, Sandy Koufax,
Ken Griffey Jr.
Mike Horn,
Natano, Norm Larker, Frank Howard.
I don't know.
Come on, Charlie Neal,
Willie Keeler.
Yeah.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Don Demeter.
I don't know, man.
Just look those up. Tell me about them next week. They're all old Dodgers from the 50s and early 60s.
Okay.
Don Demeter. Rip Rapolsky.
Nope.
He played for the Phillies
That's
for a
a great
while,
name,
too.
though.
It was Rip Rapolsky.
That's
Come on.
that's Mookie
And coming to the plate, Rip Rapolsky. He's got 0 for 2. Let's see if he can really rip one.
He's always go 0 for 2. Was that his thing?
So Ken Griffey, one of the greats.
Yeah, crashing into the wall against Texas.
Now, he was with the Seattle at that time.
Seattle, yep. I just think that was one of the most beautiful catches I've ever seen.
So, and the game was on the line?
Didn't he break something when he did that?
The wall.
I know he jumped and broke a wrist on one.
Wow.
I think he broke an ankle on the other.
Seriously, you think Ken Griffey, because it's arguably he's the greatest player of all time because?
Yeah, if he didn't get injured, he would have passed, in my opinion, at least been number 2 or number 1 at the most home runs.
And he kept going all the time, right?
Yep.
This guy was always a gamer. He wanted to play.
That's right.
All right, so what's your number 1 catch?
Okay.
You ready for number 1?
Number 1!
Wow. Well,
that's the big one.
Number 1, I don't think is debatable at all. I think it's objectively the best catch in Major League Baseball.
All right,
history.
hold on. We'll just hold you right there. And just hold you on the edge of your seats with that. Not debatable at all. Basically, Tyler Roope is challenging Jim Roope and myself to not have any criticism of this pick at all. I wonder how good it can be. You're saying this is the best catch of all time?
It's the best catch of all time.
It involves Donald Trump.
No,
oh, really?
It does not.
Maybe I'll go with you
It
on
does
that.
not, dude.
Maybe a kid's a genius here. I'm thinking after all now. All right. Tyler Roope, you're in there. By the way, why didn't Ken Griffey stay with the Reds? That's pretty. He should have stayed there.
I don't know why he went to the White Sox for a year.
Come
I
on.
think that was a huge mistake.
Yeah, big mistake.
This is the Mungle on Movies. I'm Matt Mungle. July 7th brings us another superhero film with Spider-Man Homecoming. Michael Keaton is Vulture and is very excited about his super suit.
The suit was so intricate and so artfully made. There, I don't know, hundreds maybe of little screws, literally, that special wrenches made to, put the boots in a certain. It was unbelievable. I was knocked out by that.
For reviews, interviews, and more, go to mungleshow.com or follow me on Twitter @TheMungle.
This is Bill's yard, and Bill's a grill master, not a grass expert. Still, no weeds belong in this backyard barbecue kingdom. And with Scott's Turf Builder Weed and Feed, Bill's greasy thumb is just as good as a green thumb. Because Scott's thickens lawns to help crowd out over 50 pesky weeds. so Bill can defeat invaders, green up his lawn, and hold his spatula high. This is a Scott's Yard. Pick up Scott's Weed and Feed today.
For the getaway of your dreams, come to Hawaii's Playground, Ka'anapali Beach Resort, on the fun side of Maui, where the world comes to play. Find your spot on Ka'anapali Beach with 3 miles of white sand, 12 resort properties, 2 golf courses, and 2 shopping centers. Enjoy the playground of Hawaii's ancient royalty. Ka'anapali Beach Resort is Hawaii's original master planned destination resort and home of the Hawaii Food and Wine Festival. With views of 2 neighboring islands, you can breathe in the land's natural beauty from your favorite resort or golf fairway. Come experience Ka'anapali's own special brand of Hawaiian hospitality with world-class dining, relaxing resorts, water sports, and activities of every kind. For romantic, family, and great friend getaways, discover the options of Ka'anapali Beach Resort, where the world comes to play. Plan your getaway today. Visit Ka'anapaliResort.com. That's KAANAPALI Resort.com.
Credit cards are sure fun to use, perhaps a little addicting, and they kind of make you feel rich. Well, if you're like most Americans, you've got over 5 maxed out credit cards in your pocket right now, and you can barely make the minimum payments, right? I'd like to personally recommend a company called DebtHelper.com. DebtHelper.com is a licensed and insured nonprofit debt management agency. They can help cut your interest rates by as much as 50% and lower your monthly payments, saving you thousands of dollars in finance charges on your credit card bills. DebtHelper.com does not lend money. Debt Helper's program could have you paying off your credit card debt in full in a 3 to 5 year period. Call DebtHelper.com right now for your free confidential consultation today. 866-706-3328. 866-706-3328. 866-706-3328. Credit card management services Inc. DBA DebtHelper.com. 1325 North Congress Avenue, number 201, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401. Down payment of debt may be creditors to increase finance and other charges or undertake collection activity, including litigation.
CRN listeners, when you come to Southern California, stop by a great restaurant, the Dresden Restaurant at 1760 North Vermont Avenue in Hollywood. Enjoy great entertainment, like the music of the legendary Marty and Elaine at the world-famous Dresden Restaurant. The Dresden was a location for the making of the movie Swingers. Now you can swing with stars Marty and Elaine. Plus, enjoy great food, too, like French onion soup, artichoke hearts, and many other great appetizers. Seafood, there's salmon, shrimp scampi, New Zealand orange roughy, halibut, Lake Superior whitefish, and specialties like veal marsala, piccata, and parmigiana. Plus, we've got a great roast rack of lamb, chicken piccata, and cordon bleu, and pasta dishes, too. Steaks, filet, New York, Chateaubriand for 2. Much more, too, including pork chops, prime rib of beef, and an incredibly extra large cut of prime rib. It's the Dresden Restaurant, open for lunch Monday through Saturday and dinner Monday through Sunday. Check us out at 1760 North Vermont Avenue or call 323-665-4294.
I want to thank everybody's favorite DJ, Donnie A.
Everybody's favorite nightclub DJ, Johnny J. Hey, you know everybody. It's 6 o'clock in the city.
Donnie A.
Yeah.
Playing the good music for us. Thank you for the...
spinning that wax, baby.
Hey, take it easy, Donnie. We got to get back into the show. All right, back here at the broadcast. I'm Michael Horn, the infamous Jim Roope, West Coast correspondent for West Woodland News, sports director. Tyler Roope here, and Tyler has taken on baseball. I mean,
here's Willie Mays, man.
He's taken on the great Willie Mays.
Say hey.
The Game 1 catch of the 1954 World Series at the Polo Grounds. You say it wasn't a diving catch?
It was still not a diving catch.
Can't we say it's a diving catch until they see it?
You could say it is.
Yeah. You say whatever
but
you
it's
want.
not. And
right.
What was the catch again? What did he do?
It was at Polo Grounds. It was to save the... I guess not to save the lead, but prevent the Indians from taking the lead.
This is where he had his back to home plate. Am I right? I've seen this one.
Yep.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Tyler. His back's to home plate, and he makes this. And you're saying This guy, Dwayne
Wait, stop
Wise,
going to the Dwayne Wise one.
saves the perfect
That's
game.
the weakest one.
Mookie Betts, the right field wall,
This
jumping
is
over the wall.
Based on athleticism, this list.
Then ejected by the umpire. No, I'm just kidding. Kevin Mitchell, his one-handed catch against the Card. Mike Trout's center field catch against the Orioles. Raj Davis scaling the left field wall against the Yankees. And you say he could just run up that thing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Like a Giselle. Just boom, just went up there, right?
Exactly.
He was leaping, too, so he's very athletic. He can
Very
leap.
athletic.
Okay. Eric Burns. Ed Kookie Burns' brother. If you're a real old timer and you remember Hawaiian Eye, this is really don't even think about that joke. Eric Burns, his dive. Even Jim Roope doesn't know what I'm talking about. His diving catch against Seattle. Robert Conrad will know. Josh Donaldson's dive into the stands against Tampa Bay. Number 2 was Ken Griffey Jr. You say arguably your favorite player of all time, crashing into the wall against Texas.
Yep.
Did he make a catch, by the
He
way?
did, yeah. He did not.
No, it's just crashing in the wall.
Ken used to take his car on the field on Destruction Derby night.
Yeah.
They used to have that in Texas. No, so he made it great, and we think he might have broken something after.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now do we go to the number 1 again?
Yep.
What is it? Can we hit the
Did
number
we do
1?
number 1?
Yeah, let's
You
do it
do it,
again.
you
Number
do it.
1.
Let's do
Let's re-intro it.
Number 1.
Jim Edmonds' center field dive against Kansas City on June 10th, 1997.
Do you want to see it?
Okay, so it was a center field. He opened this dive.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it? Let's take
see it?
let's take a look at this here.
It is Willie Mays' catch
All
on
right.
steroids.
Okay, so now what happens on
Hit
this
the
thing?
play button there.
Hit the play button. Okay, here we go.
Right.
Let's take a look, see if we can see that.
Yeah. No, it's green.
Yeah.
The field is green.
Feels green.
Oh my gosh, I got to back that up. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. So
Yeah.
I'm going to describe this here. So this ball now, he's running. Okay, all right. I'll give you this one. It's similar to the Willie Mays catch. Did
Yes.
Willie dive and fall down?
No, he just
Well,
caught
then
it.
Willie's catch
Willie
was better.
sat down in the dugout.
What?
Well, Willie was able to stay on his feet. This is Jim Edmonds. I always liked Jim Edmonds. He's one of the great center fielders. So the game is on the line here. This is against what, Kansas City? Oh, that's a good catch. He's running, turns around and runs full speed with his back to home plate and looks up and gets the ball, and then he dives and sits.
No.
He dives and catches
it. He doesn't catch it, then dive. This isn't Derek Jeter.
Okay, hold on a second. So he goes, let me make sure that you're telling me that. So, yeah. Oh, okay, he dives and then catches it. Now, did Willie Mays do the same thing? He didn't dive. You're
No, he
saying
didn't dive. He just
okay,
ran
so
by
this
himself.
arguably
Didn't have
this
to.
is
He
the
was
one
faster.
we could argue about this one.
Yeah, because see, he was faster than Jim Edmonds, so he didn't have to dive.
And was this the World Series?
No.
Was the game on the line?
I don't think so.
Can we post this? That's really nice that you got that. That's pretty good. A nice phone, by the way. I think I'll keep
You want
that. Yeah, that's good. Get calls at 2 a.m. from news media. It'll be good. So so you're saying that Jim Edmonds, that's it.
I think for sure.
So why did you decide to take on the Say Hey Kid? You
I just got me and my friend Peter Thomas. I'll throw him out there. We were talking about the greatest catches, and we both agreed that was very overrated. It's not the most overrated. That's Derek Jeter's, but it is extremely overrated, and it's been blown up over the years.
Now let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
I believe it's time for us to come home.
Biscuits are done.
Thank you. From up above. Okay. Always got to be careful when Jim Rue's in the studio. Okay, so let me ask you this. So let's say you are an old soul like me, and you were around, even though you might have been a little kid in 1954, and you happened to see this. Wouldn't you have a different viewpoint, thinking that this was the greatest catch because it was, you saw it and you thought this is the greatest thing of all time?
Yes. Definitely.
But the Jim Edmonds is pretty good. I have to give you that one.
Thank you.
I will give you that one.
I did something
It
right.
took you 8 to get there.
I mean,
the other ones, toss them out.
The other ones,
hey, I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know.
Okay, so now let's talk a little bit here. You're saying, Ichiro's Suzuki has got more. He's topped Rod Carew for the most hits. Is that true?
Yeah, by foreign-born player.
Wow.
Yep. Which is well deserved.
So Rod
for
Carew
Ichiro.
was foreign-born? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Panama.
He was,
huh?
yeah.
Where's Ichiro from?
Japan, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it is. Okay, and we got the All-Star game coming up. Now, first and foremost, you got Justin Turner with 20 million votes or something.
Yeah, what the heck?
20 million votes in a morning.
I knew that he was going to win when my next door neighbor, and they used to have a hardware store, and they worked real hard and never had time for anything. She actually was voting for Justin Turner.
Really?
Yeah, so was I, actually.
Okay. Well,
did you go online and vote? Did you do that?
Yes, I did a bunch of times. I probably put in about 300 votes. I just sat there while I, kicking back, eating a hot dog, watching one of the
Big Red Smoky.
Big Red Smokadocos, and I was doing it. So he's in it, and Mike Moustakas is in from. Is that how you say it? Moustakas.
Moustakas. Yeah.
Moustakas
The Moose.
is good. The Moose. He's
It's
Greek,
the Moose.
right? Moustakas.
Sure.
Is
Yeah.
he?
I'm
It
not
sounds
very
like
good
a
at my
Greek
roots.
name.
It's a Greek name.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Moustakas.
I'm not good at my roots,
Yeah.
but maybe.
Well.
My Greek roots.
Got one of them gyros in the dugout.
Those gyros. And so when we come back, let's talk a little bit. Angel Hernandez is suing Major League Baseball. I want to hear about that. And can we kind of go and talk about the home run derby and see who's going to be
Let's
the
do it.
matchups?
Yes.
Jim Roope, are you pitching to any of these guys? Anybody ask you to come on and pitch?
I've submitted my resume, but no one's bit.
Because I know if you were asked to pitch, you would attempt to strike the guy out.
Darn right, buddy.
I knew it.
I'd be pitching inside. Don't crowd my plate.
You'd be dusting them off.
I'd hit one of them. You know.
Yes, I know you would. Not going to get a home run off my fastball. Yeah. You almost played in the major leagues.
Yeah.
During the baseball strike, as I recall.
I was going to be a scab. Yeah. Thanks to you.
Yeah. It would have been great.
He should have.
Would have been fun.
Yeah. Should have. Yeah. Now batting for the Dodgers, Jim Roope.
The Dodgers.
First base.
First base.
Here's the scoop on garden soil. Sometimes it needs help from the Home Depot, where bags of Miracle Grow garden soil are a special buy, 3 for just $10. It improves existing soil with nutrients plants need for stronger roots, so they'll hit the ground running, starting with much better ground. Miracle Grow garden soil, 3 bags, $10. Now at the #1 retailer for Scott's Miracle Grow, the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through August 2nd while supplies last. Contiguous U.S. only. Limit 80 per customer.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores to everyone for free, even if you're not a customer. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. We call it the Discover Credit Scorecard. And once you know your score, you should check to see if your current credit card is the best fit for you. Check your credit, compare your card. Go to discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
Staples knows that when the leave behinds for your sales call get left behind at your office, it's time. When you need to print 30 pages and you're 300 miles from the office, it's time. And when the intern packed the Harrington file, not the Farrington file.
Oh, my bad.
It's definitely time. And it's times like these when you can count on Staples. Access your files from email, the cloud, or USB, and then print, copy, fax, or scan them, and get back to business fast. Visit your nearby Staples. It's pro time.
With Quicken Loans, our simple process helps you understand all the details so you can be confident that you're getting the right mortgage. Call 800-QUICKEN or go completely online with Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. The rate today on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.875%, APR 4.23%. Call 800-QUICKEN or get started online at rocketmortgage.com. Apply simply, understand fully, mortgage confidently.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Thanks to our guest DJ Donnie A with international music for us here.
That's right. That's it, baby.
I didn't even try on that.
What was that? Hopish Lapalapa?
Yeah, that's right. It's a country from which that's called, baby. Everybody's favorite nightclub DJ Donnie A. How you doing, man?
Country from which that comes.
Yeah.
Donnie A with us all for the rest of the show.
Yeah, man. Big stuff.
All right, Tyler Roope is here, Jim Roope is here, Donnie A. Yours truly, Michael Horn. It's our weekend edition of The Lounge. And so let's talk a little bit here. We got this is a big deal now. All-Star break is coming up. Mike Moustakas has gotten in. Justin Turner from the Dodgers got in. Is Angel Hernandez umpiring, or is he just suing Major League Baseball? What's that all about?
He's doing both, actually.
So he's gonna be at the All-Star game,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
But isn't he suing over the fact that he wasn't chosen for the All-Star game?
He's suing and accusing racial discrimination among umpires.
And particularly Joe Torre. Does he thinks Joe Torre's
it's
against it?
It's aimed at Joe Torre.
Yeah. He alleges racial discrimination. He's among the umpires. He's set for the All-Star game coming up on Tuesday. But Major League Baseball is required to inform the Umpires Union of All-Star game assignments 30 days before the event. So apparently Angel Hernandez learned he'd be working this year's game in June, according to a source to ESPN. And Joe Torre, who's named in the suit that Hernandez filed against baseball on Monday, is the man who extended the invitation to send him. So why is he suing?
Well, for the greater good, I guess.
Well, let me ask a question.
Yeah.
If I understand this correctly, he knew back in June that he was going to be umpiring the All-Star game.
Yes.
When did he file this lawsuit?
A couple weeks ago, I think.
Really?
Yeah. He says that he was left out for many years because he's Hispanic.
And there's a certain percentage of minority umpires that's really low. Out of 100, there's like 10.
But there's some sub-stories here. First off, one of the sub-stories, he's been rated as one of the worst umpires in baseball.
Yeah, he's a terrible umpire.
It's a rating service out saying he's like one of the worst, if not the worst.
Exactly, yeah.
So Joe Torre's doing him a favor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Joe West, by the way, he's become the third umpire to work 5,000 regular season games. That's a pretty big deal. 5,000 games.
Yeah. Yeah, there's footage of him from like the
1954 World Series.
Take it easy. Take it easy. You got old people here.
All right, my bad. Oh, wait. Hold on.
What footage from what year?
A while ago.
That's very good, Tyler. That is great. That's good. It's a while back. All right, so what do we have here now? So what do you think? Is this Aaron Judge from New York? Apparently everybody's saying this guy's this phenom, doing real well. Is he going to be the front runner for the MVP in the American League?
Well, he's definitely, I mean, it's pretty early, but he's definitely a shoo-in for Rookie of the Year, unless he breaks a leg or something.
You got this Mookie Betts is in there too, right?
I'm telling you, Mookie Betts.
Not for Rookie of the Year. He's not.
No, he's not a rookie. Just for AL MVP.
Yeah,
I think Judge MVP. Could be AL MVP though. To answer your question,
yeah.
If he keeps it up, he has almost 30 home runs, 29 now. I think he's having the best rookie season of a Yankee ever.
What about the National League MVP? Who's in the line right now?
There's Paul Goldschmidt. Bryce Harper, who I was talking about a while ago, I think he could easily win, and Justin Turner.
Who's coming on strong, huh?
Yeah.
What about the Cy Young winners in the American League? Who do you think?
Chris Sale, I think, will win.
Yep.
Or Corey Kluber. Jason Vargas always starts off strong.
He's on the Royals.
And then he'll dip down a bit.
What about the National League Cy Young Award winner?
I think it's going to be Kershaw or Scherzer.
You think it's Scherzer, Mike Scherzer, and Clayton Kershaw, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
And Gio Gonzalez of the Nationals?
Maybe. If he somehow keeps it up.
What about Wood?
He's 10-0 now.
Yeah.
I don't see him keeping it up. I think he's a sleeper.
He's a fun kid to watch. He's a sleeper, and he's got it together. And he's like, he's very calm and quiet and everything. And he got emotional there, and he yelled at that guy at second base for stealing signs.
Yeah, I went to a Reds game when they played the Reds here.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles, and he was pitching, and he went 7-0 last night. But they were playing the Reds, so.
All right, so what do we got for Home Run Derby? Let's talk about this now. All-Star break coming up. Who do we have? What's the brackets? What do you think we got going?
So there's Giancarlo Stanton against Gary Sanchez.
Yep.
Stanton will win that.
So Giancarlo Stanton against Gary Sanchez. By the way, Miami, they're trying to they'll trade anybody they want to try to get the cost of the team down. They're going to sell the team.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to take that 10-year $500 million contract of Giancarlo Stanton off their hands, they'll trade him.
Yeah. I mean, that's a huge contract. That's a burden for any team.
So he's going up against Gary Sanchez. You think Giancarlo's going to win that one? Okay, Mike Moustakas against he just got nominated on the team against Miguel Sano. Is that right?
Sano.
So who's going to win that one?
I think Miguel Sano will win.
He's playing with what team?
Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
And he's
cold.
He's more pure power. So.
Yeah, and it's cold. He's got to keep moving.
Yeah,
warm.
It's impressive.
This is going to be in Miami, by the way, so you might perspire. And then you've got another bracket here. You got the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger against Charlie Blackmon. What do you think is going to happen there?
I think Bellinger will win that round.
You think so?
Yeah.
He's got his dad's pitching to him.
It's kind of weird that Charlie Blackmon's in the home run derby. He's not like a home run hitter. He just hits home runs.
Wait. Did I just hear that?
Yeah.
He's not a home run hitter.
Yeah,
He just hits home runs?
Yeah.
Well, that's the same
thing.
thing.
I'm not a hot dog eater, but I eat hot dogs. You know?
So
That's way too deep for me.
It is. That's something really. That's a tweet.
That makes
That'll
sense.
be the next week's topic.
Let's think about it.
That's a
sense.
T-shirt.
And then you got Aaron Judge going up against Justin Bieber.
No, almost. Justin Buller.
Justin who?
Bauer.
Oh, Justin Bauer. Yeah. Okay. So come on, Aaron Judge is going to win that one. Yeah.
And then Giancarlo Stanton will beat Miguel Sano, I think.
Yeah, and then Cody against Cody against Aaron Judge. That'll be a great one.
I think Aaron Judge will win.
Really?
Yeah, and then I think Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton will battle it out.
Yeah, really?
Yep.
It's going to be good no matter what. I might actually watch this year.
Yeah, why not?
Is there anything on the line like a home plate advantage or something in the World Series?
It's a trophy.
Home plate advantage.
You get a home plate if your guy wins.
You experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain from a sports injury? If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com. 310-873-4422.
Hi, friends. This is Larry Manetti. Go to LarryManetti.com to get my book, Aloha Magnum. You'll read all about the wonderful guest stars like Carol Burnett, Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, and many, many more. There is an episode guide and my favorite recipes that I really cook at home. I will include a free signed photo with every book. Get Aloha Magnum at LarryManetti.com. Order now. Aloha.
You order a glass of your favorite Cabernet, fresh asparagus, hollandaise on the side, a filet, medium rare. You unfurl your napkin with a flair, close your eyes, and prepare to listen. Ah, there it is. The sweet music you long to hear. The sizzle. The sizzle of a Ruth's Chris steak.
The most magnificent corn-fed prime beef, broiled to perfection at 1800 degrees. Some call it a sizzle. We call it an anthem.
As the waiter approaches, you think, is this one mine or that one?
Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Like Ruth always said, life's too short to eat anywhere else.
Make a reservation online at ruthschris.com or by calling 800-544-0808.
Trying to sell your old car? Instead, donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind. Pickup is free and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats, whether they run or not. Call right now and receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call 1-800-785-9618. Donate your car today. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Final music selection, bumper music here from our guest DJ on the lounge.
Hey, everybody's favorite Uncle DJ Donnie. Hey, big stuff, baby.
Donnie A here. Donnie, thanks for being with us today.
Hey, always a pleasure to be here, baby.
What is this one called? What's this one?
This is the beer. Give me a beer. Baby.
I get a guest DJ next week here on the show.
A different one, please.
What's that, Tyler?
A different guest DJ next week, please.
Tyler Roope is here, our sports director. Jim Roope, the West Coast bureau chief for Westwood One News. I'm Michael Horn. And so, Jim, I want to ask you, what was the big story this week? You were talking about something, problem here about drones?
Southern California-based company came up, and this all came from the scientist who invented this thing was watching a wildfire burning in Southern California. If you remember, a couple of years ago, back on the 215, the wildfire got out of control, jumped the 215. Several cars that were stuck on the freeway.
Oh yeah,
burned up.
Yeah,
it was that story because the water dropping helicopters were grounded because there was a drone in the area.
Really?
So they couldn't fight the fire. It raged out of control. That scientist, his name was Dan Hyman, said that is what got him moving on a solution to people who make bad decisions with those drones. So he came up with what he calls the drone killer. That's the official name of this thing. And you aim it at a drone, and it interrupts the frequency, the radio frequency.
It does a bit.
Between the pilot of the drone and the drone itself. Now, the expensive drones that have the GPS built in, they'll just return home. Those drones know that if something breaks with the commander,
they'll get out of there.
Get out of there. Other drones, the least expensive ones, the lower end ones, they'll just drop out of the sky like a rock. So you're going to lose that, and then we're going to find you. So it's a really cool technology, and he's working with the military too, because those drones over there, they're dropping bombs on our soldiers. So he's working with a way to stop those drones too without firing a bullet. That's the cool thing.
That's a good thing. It's good because you can just kind of aim it there and knock out the frequency. I like that.
There you go.
That's good. All right, Tyler Roope, final thoughts on the All-Star game. You said, Jim Roope, you mentioned that you like the old way where the managers and the coaches and the players would pick the starting rotation, and then the fans would pick the alternates. Kind of the opposite now. Anybody at the last minute got in on the as alternates?
Yeah, so there's a few replacements here. I'll just go through them real quick.
Got, of course.
People who are out of the All-Star game due to, it might be injury or they're just pitching, so they're not qualified. Yu Darvish, Michael Fulmer, Clayton Kershaw, Corey Kluber, Starlin Castro, Dallas Keuchel, and Mike Trout. And people who are in, Chris Archer, Robinson Cano, Chris Davinsky, Brandon Kinsler, Justin Upton, Roberto Ozuna, and Alex Wood.
So Alex Wood did make it.
He did make it.
He's got the best ERA in the league, and he's at 10-0. Is that right?
Yep, I think 10-0.
So that's good. So it should be a good All-Star game. I'm kind of looking forward to watching it now. But there's nothing to gain by winning or losing in the game. Am I right?
Right, and it's like bittersweet. I think that they changed it, at least for people my age, because we're usually used to it meaning something.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like it to mean the home field advantage for the World Series. I'm glad that's gone.
I love the bragging rights aspect of it.
The bragging rights is a better league.
I hope people care, to even brag about it. I hope the players care enough.
You get Pete Rose in there, let me tell
That's
you.
right.
He'll start sliding.
Yeah.
He'll slide into home
He'll
plate.
end someone's
defy
career.
Slide into the food stand at this point.
It's good. All right, hey, good job here. We got some good stories there, Tyler Roope. As always, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You'll be back again next week, same time, same channel.
Yep.
Jim Roope, you coming back next week, same time, same channel?
Yeah. I'm bringing Donnie A with me next week.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we might have a new
DJ.
Find out. If you missed anything, log on to our website at crntalk.com/the lounge. All our information and stories. We'll try to get the videos up there.
Yep.
We can, the links.
Yep.
That would be good. We'll try to give us a day or two. We'll get them up there for you so you can take a look at them. And download our cell phone app. It's free for your smartphone. Just on your smartphone, dial pound 250. It's a phone call. Pound 250. Hit send. When they ask you for the code word, you say CRN Talk. Pound 250, hit send. When the call is answered, say CRN Talk. You get our app on our phone. For our executive producer, Courtney Kadare, I'm Michael Horn. Thanks for listening. Keep it on the lounge. Thank you, Donnie A.
Hey!
CRN Digital Talk Radio prides itself on being the station of every situation. Of course, you can always listen live through your local cable TV provider, as well as on our website at crntalk.com. But if cutting-edge technology is more your style, you'll be happy to know that CRN is now available on Wi-Fi radio. Simply log on to Reciva.com, that's RECIVA.com, and look for CRN. You can access all of our great shows and listen live anywhere in the world. Be part of your favorite shows and get the full CRN listening experience you would have with any traditional radio, podcast, or a live stream from our website. For more information on where or how to listen, and for a full list of our programming, log on to crntalk.com and create your